One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I'll feel alright. Hello YouTube, Dave Milliken here. Today I'm going to teach you how to play an acoustic cover of One Love by Bob Marley. And let me point out, I've never had a more content-related t-shirt on during a video than I do right now. This song is not too hard in terms of the chords. There's only 4 chords. The strum can be a bit tricky, so I will give you some different options for that, and you just pick the one that works for you. Okay, let's dive in. First off, you'll need a capo at the 3rd fret. There's 4 chords in the song: G, D, C, and E minor. Now let's have a look at the strum. We'll just hold down the G for now. You're going to start by hitting the bass note of the chord, which is the lowest note. In the case of G, it's this E string here. And you follow that up with a down strum on the rest of the chord twice. And the timing for that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to take that to the next level, stop the down strums from ringing after you hit them. So you're going to stop the ringing of the chord by bringing your hand down onto the strings, far enough away from the saddle so that it's clearly stopping them. So that would sound like this. The timing: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then finally, in the advanced version, we could start to include some upstrokes. So I'll do this in slow motion, but it's going to go bass, down, up, bass, down, up. And we're going to stop just the down strum that happens on beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the tricky thing about this is you want those upstrokes to be super quiet. So the accent marks on beats 2 and 4 are telling you to make those louder and make the ands softer. So it's bass. So here it is more at the speed of the song. All of those examples are what you do if you're on the chord for 1 bar, counting 1, 2, 3, 4 one time. But if you're on the same chord for 2 bars, you could change up the strum a bit more. So if you're doing the easiest strum, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're basically just leaving out the bass note in the 2nd bar. With the stopping of the strings, would sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the more complicated strum. So now this time we are going to stop the upstroke at the end of the 1st bar because you're not following it up immediately with a bass note. Right there. So now let's try playing the intro of the song. Pick whichever strum you're comfortable with and apply it to the chords here. There's 2 bars of G, 2 bars of D, and then 1 bar each of C, G, D, G. Here's what it sounds like with the easier strum. I'm going to go a bit slower. this with the more complicated strum. After that intro, the chorus comes in. It starts with the same chord progression. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. Then he does that same chord progression one more time. Hear the children crying, one love. Hear the children crying, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I'll feel alright. Then the chorus finishes with just the last 4 chords one more time. So the C, G, E, G. Singing, let's get together and feel alright. Then we arrive at the verse, which uses an 8-bar chord progression. It starts with G, E minor, C, G. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. The next 4 bars are the same, except the 3rd bar contains a C and a D. So if you have 2 chords in the same bar and you're doing the easy strum, you want to hit the bass note of the C, the down strum, and then just the down strum of the D. And if you're doing the more complicated strum, you would be doing the bass note, the down, and then the up, down, up on the D. So that will sound like this, starting at the 5th bar and a bit slower. Here it is with the vocal. There is one question I really love to ask. And then those 8 bars are repeated for the second half of the verse. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? Believe me. And then back to the chorus. In terms of the form, the song is pretty straightforward. After that chorus, you will then go to the second verse and then the final chorus, which is a bit longer. As the track fades out, they're looping that final C, G, D, G of the chorus. So how I would end the track is just play that chord progression twice after you've done what would be a normal chorus. So I finish with, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. So on the last time through, C, G, and then in this bar, instead of just the D, do a half D, half C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just hitting each chord one time. So I hope I've helped you learn the song. If you'd like to hear my version of it all the way through, there is a link in the description below. You can check that out. There's also a ton of other performances and instructional videos on my channel. So have a look, and thank you for liking and subscribing and watching. Have a good one.